Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Welcome to Roy and Terry Palmer's channel. Right now, you got Roy. So right now, you guys saw the clicked on the title, clicked on the video. You saw the title was 2020 gun collection. This is pretty much it's a rather small collection. So I'm just gonna run it through. Part of the channel. I just want to let it be known I'm not a gun channel, but I I am I am interested in firearms. I'm slightly knowledgeable. I'm not the I won't call myself like a expert or anything like that, but I have started getting into guns, a few years ago. Um, and I watch gun collection videos, EDC videos and things like that. So right now, like I said, it's small, and I'm gonna just run it through what I have and my take on things. But um, right now, it's still growing. It's still it's still currently growing, and right now we just me and my wife are just at the point of getting guns um, that's suitable, suitable for us. Not just we're not at the point. What I'm trying to say is we're not at the point where we're just collecting guns. Like we're getting guns that that's like beneficial. And what I mean is I'll go by and I'll go through it and explain. Um, I'll explain each one and pretty much what the function is for it. Um, right now, I do want to, let this disclaimer go out that all the guns they are empty, with the exception of this one right here. You see, is already in a holster. That's currently my carry gun for right now. But like I said, going through this video, I'll safety check. Just want to let you know I am an advocate of, being safe, gun safe rules and things like that. There are small children in the household, so that's another issue too. So definitely, you have to be really mature and wise when it comes to possessing a firearm and owning a firearm. Okay. So let me take you through each one. So I'm gonna start it off with this first one. This right here is a Ruger SR22 chambered in 22 long rifle. This right here is, you see the slide is a Muddy Girl camo. That's what they call that. This is my wife's gun. Okay, I bought this for her. This was her first gun. Bought this for a couple years back. It's a really good gun. Um, it's a good shooter. You could pretty much put whatever whatever ammo you want in here. I think I want to say my wife probably put like almost about 1,000 rounds in this gun. Ran it out dirty and all. It just got clean, so it's spotless. It's good, But like I said, she ran a lot of rounds through this gun, and of course it had some hiccups here and there, you know. But other than that, I just blame it on being dirty, um, maybe ammo, whatever like that. But overall, it's a really good gun to shoot. This gun right here is like the last thing that we shoot when we go to the range, because she has like a endless supply of ammunition, because 22 is just so cheap. 3-dot sights. The front sight, you see the dot actually came off, so we got to get that replaced. But other than that, I mean, she's still dead on accurate with it. Um, I'm pretty good with it. Overall, I like the gun. It's a really cool gun. Like I said, it's a nice, really good starter gun for. So that's what I looked into when I got her this gun. Um, she actually she carries this gun. So um, yeah. So I mean, like I said, it's better than having nothing. So before I get the comments, in the oh, it's a 22. It really doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Um, I wouldn't want to get shot with a BB gun or a pellet gun. So I don't really think that matters. I don't think nobody's gonna stare at the end of the barrel and be like, oh well, what is that, a 22? Oh, bring it on, let's try it. So I mean, I do understand that it's not the best um, stoppable um, round if per se, but I'd rather have this if I didn't have anything else, and that's just me being brutally honest. Um, and drop the mag. Um, I'm doing this with one hand. So it comes with came with two magazines. I believe it holds 10 plus one if I'm not mistaken. So you know, gun like I said, the gun is safe. Uh, like I said, I'm one-handing it, so I can't really pull it back right now. Everything is ambidextrous, so you got the magazine release on both sides. Same thing as far as with the external thumb safety. It's on both sides. Um, nice little slide release right there. Hammer. So it's really good. It comes with two back straps, so it's like a small and then like a medium back strap that comes with this, with the infamous with Phoenix Bird or whatever their Ruger sign is, and then you see it actually has a rail right here, so you can put like a strobe light, laser, whatever you want to put on there. So that's that. This gun right here. Uh, 1 second. I'm gonna pull this out for you guys. All right, so I just had to pull that out. So right here, this is my baby right here. Like I said, this is my carry gun right now for the moment. This is a Smith and Wesson M&P Shield. This is chamber and 40 caliber, 40 Smith and Wesson. Okay. The inside of the waistband holster. This nothing too fancy. Black art. So right now it hasn't failed me yet. It's really good. Um, as far as with the gun, Smith and Wesson. I really love this gun. Like I said, it's loaded. You drop the mag out. Okay, I told you I carry that. This is the flush magazine that I use to carry. 6 round magazine, and then it comes with a extended like a 7 round magazine. So I actually get like a better purchase on it. I can be able to put my pinky on there a little bit. So with that 7 round, it pretty much make it from like a M&P Shield to an M&P Compact with that extra extension on there. So this is the I guess 1.0, the first gen, if you would say. So yeah, like as you guys know, the Shield is the subcompact. So they had a regular M&P full size, M&P compact, and then you have the M&P Shield, which is the subcompact. Okay, so like I said, I'm all about safety. So I even though I one-handed it, this does come with the external safety. It's not ambidextrous. It's only on for a right-handed shooter. So it is safe right now. See, okay, and dropped it down. Now it's ready to fire, but it is empty. There's none in the chamber. And how do I know that? Is because mine comes with a loaded chamber indicator, which I love that. Okay. See, so there you go. Trigger pull is really nice. I'm not the greatest expert when it comes to triggers, so pretty much everything, all the guns I have are is factory. I'm not really with the whole modding, trying to mod the guns. If it, I just feel, I mean, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I just feel like if you have to change anything out in the gun, you might as well just find your gun, a gun that's perfect, right out the box. Like I said, everybody don't agree with me, but it is what it is. That's just pretty much how I feel. Okay, I mean, if you replacing the sights, that's fine. You know, if that helps you shoot better, that's good. But all like other than that, like I feel like these companies have a reasoning behind how they design their guns. Not saying that uh um make like manufacturers don't make crappy guns. I'm not saying that, but I'll get to that in a second. So like I said, this Smith and Wesson Shield chambered in 40 Smith and Wesson. Um, I'll probably put maybe like about 400 or 500 rounds in it. Not too much. I can handle this pretty well. I know 40 is a love hate, caliber. Um, right now, I don't really know right now if I can really say I love it, but I don't hate it. And that's one thing for a fact. I don't hate that round. Um, I I love carrying it, and I just feel like practice makes perfect. I know that it is pretty snappy, and people say, "Oh, follow up shots isn't good," but yeah, sorry about that, guys. But yeah, like I was saying, it just practice makes perfect. I'm not perfect, but I don't suck either. Like I said, it is it can be a little bit snappy, but it's something that I've grown to be used to. As far as with shooting this pistol, like I said, I like it, and I guess not too many people that the ranges I do go to fires shoots 40. So sometimes I didn't get it more than once where I get like, oh, what is that you're shooting? So it definitely has some bang. It definitely packs a nice little punch. Regular 3-dot sights, really accurate. Um, the I like Another thing I like with this gun, like just the serrations, like the fish scale serrations on this pistol is really aggressive, and I like that because it's heavy. So the slide is heavy. This barrel, everything about this gun is heavy. So you really need that to dig up and dig in there so you can get a nice rack when you rack and slide. So subcompact, so there's no rail, which is fine with me. Other than that, that's pretty much all I have to really say about that. I do plan on I do want to get a full size. I want to get a full size MMP in 40. So yeah, just look out for that, guys. I want to get a full size. More than likely, I probably when I do get it, I'll probably get it in 40. Okay. Um, Moving on. I'm gonna talk about these at the same time. So these two unique guns right here, these are Taurus Spectrums, chambered in 380. So these are some nice little cute little 380s. So the backstory behind this really fast. We're looking into getting LCP2s because I know a lot of people had a lot of hate about the LCP, and then I know they came out with the Pro, which like they upgraded the trigger on the Pro, and then they came out with the LCP two. So that flooded the market. A lot of people were saying, you know, it wasn't too bad of a gun. The trigger was improved greatly. Just the overall, I overall like the look of the gun. Not only that, um, it was a Ruger. I know I've heard nothing but good about Ruger. I mean, we have the SR22 to pretty much put our 2 cents in as far as with Ruger also. So that's what we wanted. But you know, with this pandemic going on, you know, people are buying guns like crazy, and it was it was true story. Went to the range, went shooting, and we saw two LCP2s, and um after we were done shooting, it was like, okay, well, let me see about, going about getting these guns or putting it on layaway, whatever. But when we came back, like, it was gone. Like, somebody I guess bought the gun, so it wasn't even there anymore. And then they had another one that it was overpriced, and I didn't really like it, just like the overall look of it. So, and it was just one. So they actually was like, okay, well, we have these. So at first, I kind of wasn't really feeling these. At first, I was looking at them like, what is this? So I don't know. It's just it's weird to me. But me and my wife did shoot these guns um the past weekend, and um I don't really know. It's I only we only put a box through both the guns, so um I guess we have to shoot these a little bit more. It's really, like I said, it's really different. If you notice, the grips are like already come like factory, like rubberized, I should say. It's not ambidextrous. So like I said, it's for like a right hand shooter. So you have like the slide release right here. Of course, no safety with this, and then the magazine drop. So I told you, magazines, guns are empty. Are safety checked every gun. Same one right here. Drop it, empty. There's nothing in the chambers. So this one right here, I know they're almost pretty much identical. Only real only way we tell these apart, honestly, is the the slide. The slides are different. So this one is my wife's. This one is actually mine. Um, I mean, it's cute. That's the only thing I can really say. It's a cute little gun. The only you know what? I'm sorry. One other thing. This gun, like, these triggers are really heavy. They say that it's like 7 to 9 pounds. And I believe it. I feel it. Like, when you shoot, uh you have to bring this trigger all the way back before you get a break. So it could be a bit much um to some people, to shooters, but honestly, I mean, it's just something that I can work with, I can deal with. It's like with the heavy trigger pull, I get it. You're when you pull this trigger, you're really pulling it. You meant to pull it. Like, you're following through with what you're trying to do. So in any self-defense situation, like I said, you're meaning to do it, opposed to, oops, I, flick the trigger and I didn't really mean my finger, or, it got snagged or anything. So yeah, heavy trigger. These are weird though. If you see, there's no real serrations. This is like rubberized also. So I mean, I guess it has like a little, like a slight, I wouldn't even really call it a full wing, but it got like a little indents toward the end to kind of get grip your fingers to rack that slide back. So I guess it's neat. I have to shoot it more. If anything, I might probably just do it on a separate review on these guns. But it's really neat. It's accurate. It's like I said, it's chambered in 380. Um, I was shooting at like 10 yards, so didn't really go far. I mean, with these type of guns, it's not like you're trying to shoot from 50, 100 yards away with this. This is, a little pocket gun, so at any moment, if anything, you're put in some type of danger, you're for the most part, your attacker, aggressor is like right there. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's really that. It comes two magazines, one 6 round, one 7 round. Um, I didn't include that in the video. These both are the 6 round flush. So, like I said, it's really, really small. You see, like almost pretty much both fingers fall off, but that 7 round, it's shaped really, it's how they put it, how they made it, it fits really, really well, and it makes me shoot a lot better with it. I'll probably show that in a different video. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. The takedown is simple, very, very simple. You see they have a lock and then unlock, so all you have to do, we take like like the bottom of a bullet, stick it in there, you turn it to unlock, and then the slide just comes off, so you don't have to do anything extra, pull any triggers or anything, and then you just pretty much, once you put the slide back on, then it automatically goes back and locks it in. So it's really simple, but that's just that. And the purpose, like, I'm sorry, the purpose of buying these guns, well, for me was I wanted to have something in a for like spring, summerish, more so summer, when I'm wearing like basketball shorts or anything. In the summertime it's really hot. You don't really want to have that much clothing on. And you want to be comfortable. So with this shield here, this shield might be small, but it's really, really heavy, just because it's still a big gun. It's small frame wise, but it's chambered in 40. So everything about this gun is heavy. Even when you put a magazine in here, like a loaded magazine, is really, really heavy. You could look at the dimensions too. You can see the difference on size. So even though the shield might be small, comparing it to this little Spectrum right here, this 380, you see, it dominates it. So that was my purpose. And then not only that, I wanted to kind of upgrade my wife also, to carry something a little bit stronger, yeah, just a little bit stronger and power. Moving on from that, this is actually the first gun that I ever bought. This baby right here is my my wheel gun, my revolver. Oops. So let me let you guys know. See, yeah, it slipped out my hands, but it's fine. It's empty. All right. This baby right here is Rock Island Armory. Okay. Model 200, 38 special. So this is a real like budget gun right here. Okay. A lot of people pick these guns up for like $200. Mine was $250. I'm coming out of Illinois, Chicago, so things are a little bit more pricey out here. Okay, and then our tax, our Cook County tax, yeah. So this is a nice, neat, little fun gun to have, to shoot. Like I said, it's really cheap, but I mean, it's a revolver. It's not really much you could say. I mean, it's really it's fun. It's really fun to shoot. It's a heavy boy. It's a pretty big boy, but I just like everything about it. It's simple. I like that the grips that comes with it, with like the little finger grooves already, so it fits really good in your hand. It's a single double action, single double action gun. See how far that comes back. It's really good. Of course the trigger is heavy when it's in double action. I mean, everybody knows that. It's, you know, revolver. Other than that, it really doesn't have any real sights. It's just like had that front. So like I said, it's a budget gun. So I was gonna try to put like some type of white paint or something on the tip, like or you know, like some white tape just to help out. But I had shot this off well, like I said, the other weekend, and it was um really accurate. I was firing from single. I was shooting it better, just you know, just cocking that hammer back and shooting it that way. So it was really fun. Other than that, this really don't serve a purpose. It was just a home defense gun at first, when it was just my first gun. So it you know, it did its job. Um, you know, it was there for safety. It kept us safe if anything happened as far as at home. I know my wife, it was simple enough for my wife to if she needed to use it, it was there. But right now it pretty much it just sits locked away. So I bring it out here and there when I feel like shooting it, you know, shooting it at the range. I can't really remember how many rounds I put through it. I know it's under 1,000. We haven't shot it off that much, but like I said, it's really good. It's really fun. I had just cleaned this because I let it run dirty a little bit too, just see what it can do if it fight, uh, under all that dirt, all you know. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, I know the collection is small, but it's growing. And yeah, I know. I hope you guys wasn't expecting to see any Glocks in the video. I don't have anything against Glocks, but um, no, that's pretty much about it. So there you have it, guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Just, you know, follow us. We'll be bringing out more content. Especially once everything is over and we're able to, you know, go outside and move around freely. There'll definitely be more content coming to the channel. But just let me know what you guys think so far. All right, guys. Be safe.